Hi everyone, welcome back to the InnovEU podcast. We have a new episode and full of surprises. So we'll start talking with Eleonora Perotti. She is from Italy and we'll be discussing her chronicles of EU projects. Very interesting. Then we'll talk with Jane Enkhbaatar from Mongolia. Yes, you heard me right, Mongolia. We'll be talking about EU projects with Mongolia. I'll just tell you that Jane is much nicer than Genghis Khan. Don't believe me? Well, wait and see. Check all the episode. So we'll close the episode with a note on an open call, an Horizon Europe open call, mutual learning and support scheme for national and regional innovation programs. Wait till the end and check this open call. So thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Eleonora. I have the pleasure of talking with Eleonora Perotti. I hope I'm pronouncing correctly. She's talking to us directly from Greece. And I'm very happy to talk to you and to see you are in a good mood. Let me ask you, where are you based in Greece? Tell people where you're talking from.
Really, I'm talking from Italy, from Rome. Yeah, we are based in Rome.
Okay, so my mistake. Sorry. So you're based in Rome. What's your institution is known as CIAPEThe. It's called the Italian Center for Permanent Learning.
Yeah.
What kind of institution are you? Are you an NGO? Are you a state institution? What kind of institution are you?
We are a private non-profit institution, an association. Okay. Yeah.
How long does CIAPEThe exist?
We were born in 2009, so some years ago.
Yeah. So why did you start doing EU-funded projects?
Really, it was by chance. As while I was studying at the university, I was asked to make some translations for an organization dealing with European projects. And it was love with Europe and with all the opportunities we could grasp from cooperation.
Okay, that was interesting. Okay, and what kind of project have you been doing in these years?
Actually, since 2009, we have coordinated and participated in more than 200 projects funded by EU and Italian programs. Most of them belong to the so-called Erasmus Plus program, and most of them deal with lifelong learning and continuous learning and innovation in didactics.
Okay, so you've been very active, let's put it this way. Do you have a favorite project? If I ask you to choose one which was somehow memorable, would you be able to choose one?
For sure, my first project was, you know, the first one, and it was dealing with lifelong learning at office. So transforming the workplace into a learn place through informal learning, watching colleagues, asking questions, and transforming such learning outcomes into skills for the CV. And it was great. Yeah, it was.
Well, that's the name of the project. You remember?
Learn Place.
Learn Place. Okay. So, if I ask you to tell us, could you explain what was the impact of that project, just as an example? What was the end result of that project?
Usually within projects, we produce toolkits and easy-to-use tools which teachers, trainers, and facilitators immediately can use in their daily work for free. And usually we translate the contents in all the languages of the partners of the project. And we start explaining how to promote innovation within the context. So it's like a drop making a hole.
It makes waves. That's your idea, to make waves.
Yes.
Okay, I like that idea. It fits a famous Portuguese writer concept of desassossego, which I cannot translate to English, but it means something like that, to make waves, to bring people out of their comfort zone, put it this way. I still have more questions for you about your experience, because you said you've been involved in a number of projects. That meant that you wrote proposals, you implemented projects, and you reported those projects. Of those three activities, writing, implementing, reporting, which is your favorite?
My favorite is conceiving the idea and analyzing the state of the art. So project planning, but consider that we are a team of project managers. So we share all the different phases of a project. Yeah.
Okay. That brings me back to the beginning, to your organization. Tell us a little bit more about your organization. How many are you? What kind of background do you have?
We are 10, and with consultants up to 20, project managers, researchers, marketing experts, and we have all the different skills that we need to implement our projects. So besides project managers, we have also psychologists, coaches, researchers to make an impact on what we do.
I asked you earlier about the outcomes of that specific project as an example, but you answered with the results for the public in general. But don't these projects also impact the people who work on them, yourself? Can you describe what that experience brings to you and your colleagues?
We are very proud of the work we do, because our stretched zone is very large. We are open to other people. We have many occasions to learn from other people working in other countries how to do things better. We are project managers. That means that we have goals and we can achieve easily our aims. We are used to divide things into micro tasks with indicators. So also the way of doing in our daily lives is quite easier, because we are used at scheduled things.
Thank you for that. I think it's a good way to picture your work. I think it shows how much you like it. I have one further question before we close, and this is about your partners. You said you've done all those projects, so you had a lot of partners from different countries. Some partnerships are larger, some are smaller. Did you find, how would you describe that work in partnership with all those institutions? Did you find specific problems or specific characteristics? just tell us a little bit about your experience in dealing with partnerships.
First of all, most of the partners become friends. You see their son and kids growing, and you know, you live together in a way. Also, if you live in different countries, we cannot generalize, but usually we tend to select those who perform best and keep them. And on the other side, there are different skills. So we choose partners according to their expertise, which matches with the project idea. And of course, we are all project managers, so we easily understand each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great adventure.
Okay, so I will be closing my questions with looking at the future. What are your projects in a broader sense, your plans for the future?
My project is to make many useful projects and looking at my kids growing and trying to forecast which problems they will meet in this new society and trying to propose solutions in a European way.
Do you plan to focus on some program like Erasmus, or do you have broader plans?
Erasmus is my life. I'm an Erasmus ambassador, so Erasmus is at the first rank, but we are open also to other programs.
Okay. Any additional ideas you want to leave us before we close?
To keep following news and to find between lines new ideas and new ways to solve problems which nowadays society meets.
And we have a lot, right? We have a lot of those to solve.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Eleonora, for this time. And I hope you'll have many, I'm sure you will have many successful projects, and we'll see each other again. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the podcast. Good morning, Jane. I'm happy to be here today with Jane Enkhbaatar. She's talking to us literally from the other side of the world. And let's start here. Start there. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and where are you based?
My name is Jane Enkhbaatar, and I'm from Mongolia. And like Fernando said, that it's technically like opposite of the country, located in the Central Asia between China and Russia.
Where in Mongolia are you based?
In the capital city, Ulaanbaatar.
Okay, that's far away. So your institution, what do you do? What's the name of your institution? What kind of institution is it? What do you do?
And the in short, you can call it AHU, but the real pronunciation, you will going crazy. It's Ayolko Hutlimring on this. If Mongolians are watching, probably they would understand. And we have a non-government organization. The organization is running since 2013 actively, and we have been doing some local and international projects since 2013, and most of the time in like occupational health and safety field, as well as in other like management related projects as well. However, from the recent years, we had a chance to participate in the Erasmus project, and many of our colleagues in my team, they have experience working in Erasmus projects. So that is why in last year we got our Erasmus project, and we're working on it since then.
Okay, so you're working on Erasmus projects with European institutions. What kind of Erasmus project? What line is it?
higher education. So we're working in um, helping the higher educational organizations to build their capacity. So like a capacity building part of the Erasmus project, and collaborating with many European countries. And from the other side, it's only Mongolia.
So it's your organization is not large, if I understand correctly, but you do work with the other, in this case, universities in Mongolia. Is that?
That's correct. That's correct. So
Okay.
basically, if like other countries or like foreign companies or institutions are interested in collaborating with Mongolian companies or higher educational institutions, then we are the best people to contact. So because we have that connection and network with them, and we know how gonna like coordinate it. Basically, that's what we do.
I'm curious about one thing. You are working in projects with European institutions. What's the time lag? What's the time difference? How do you manage the difference? Isn't that a problem?
Yeah, one of the challenging things working in like international projects is like coordinating with partners from different countries can be like challenging, especially due to time zone differences and as well as language barriers, and also like work cultures will vary because it's like a different cultures, right? So effective communication and like obviously the coordination is very important for the success of the project.
Hmm. Just curious, what time is it there?
It's 7 p.m.
So it's I'm on the opposite end of the European Union. It's the western point in Europe, and it's noon here, so it's 7 hours. Okay, that won't make it easy for sure, because when your European partners are having lunch, you are already closing the shop for the day.
Yeah, that's right. And another thing is our team, because we work in like different types of projects, we travel a lot. So that will be even adding like more challenges, not like coordinating two time differences, but as well as like the other time differences. Like there are many, many times that you have to wake up like in middle of the night or like very early in the morning. That is like almost like consistent thing.
Well, we've been talking about the challenges, but how do you assess the benefits, the impact these projects have, both in the universities you work with, in the society, and in yourself, the people who work in the project?
Sure. I find it very nice from the Erasmus project is like participating in like opportunity to like for cultural exchange and collaborating with like partners from different countries, especially different European countries, allows for like a rich exchange of ideas, perspectives, and experiences. That is like a main thing. And for the country and the institution who's participating from Mongolia, it encourages the innovation and encourages to approach any issues or problems that we're facing in a innovative way. And also it provides like a wide variety of like a training. Especially it helps for the youth work and allowing participants to explore new methods and techniques because what we are doing is we're mostly like focusing on higher education. So basically in the end, the beneficiaries will end up being like youngsters, young people who are studying in the higher education. So that is the amazing thing. And for myself, engaging in the Erasmus project it is transformative experience. It fosters like a personal and professional growth for sure, and it provides opportunities to learn like new skills for sure, and of course like gaining international experience and expanding like my network. Like basically now I know like so many people all around the world. Everywhere I go, there will be someone which is like that is like that is very nice thing for me.
The world kind of gets smaller. Don't you get that feeling that the world was larger before we knew all those people? I have that feeling
You can
sometimes.
say it that way, and you would like find like similarities when you go to the different countries, and in the end, maybe you will start feeling like, oh, we're all the same. Like in the end, it's just a little bit different, like a skin color or like eye size or something like that. But other than that, in the end, inside, we're pretty much the same.
I like that. Let me continue this interview with a different question. You said you worked on these Erasmus projects and you have worked on previous projects. Do you have a favorite one? Can you, if I asked you to choose, what's your favorite project? What would it
I
be?
would say the current one that I'm working on is my favorite so far.
What's the
It's
name?
just it's the official project name is 3L4MOHS. So basically, this is lifelong learning for Mongolian occupational health and safety. So that is the project. The reason why is okay, first the team is very cool. Like I love everyone, very supportive, very like effective. Actually, right after this interview, like we have another meeting. So like joining from Greece and Italy and Spain and of course Mongolia. So the team is very cool. And another thing why I like this project is like personally, I was interested in like safety and health since my university years. So, and this project is focusing on that. And I know that in Mongolia, we have lots of challenges in that field. And many people like get injured or like they might even die like at workplace due to like not good like a health and safety system and so on. So like that was kind of bothering me for so many years. And at last we were able to do something in that field. And that is why probably I feel like it's more like closer to me. That's how I feel.
I'm curious about one thing. Your students, the final beneficiaries of the project, don't they sometimes react negatively to this idea of working with someone who is around the globe, who is in the other side of the Eurasian continent? They live differently, they have different culture, different technologies. Why should I be learning from them? Why should I be working with them? Don't you get that kind of reaction?
To be honest, I personally never experienced that, especially like young people. I feel like they're very open, uh, working with other people, like networking and being friends with them or like learning from them. I feel like that way now, like young generation, they're very open and they're more like a globalized. So from them, like I never felt something like that, but from the older generation and from the government authorities, you might face some challenges from time to time. So, yeah.
My opinion is the main legacy that Erasmus will leave, the Erasmus program, is this generation of people who have been in contact with each other through Erasmus, and hopefully when they get to power positions and when they get to my age, the world will be better. I hope so. But that's okay. That's just my dreams. Please, just to finish, we have to close. I want to ask you, what are your plans for the future? And I don't mean dinner. I mean the organization.
We will still be in this field. I feel like we're in a pretty good position in here, and everything that we do has always like have a good impact. And thanks to like European Union and Erasmus projects, we are able to like fund the difficult projects that we cannot like technically finance ourselves. So that is, I'm very thankful for that, and I believe that many people actually thankful for that. And like we said, it is like a cultural exchange between different countries, not like only we're getting like some service or like any product or something like that. It's more like a how you say it, like a networking wise. It's very rich, and our company will be still there. Like hopefully we will have like more and more projects to coordinate and work with, and we're there.
Okay, that was. Any final message you want to leave before we close?
So like, thank you for inviting me to this podcast, and it was a great pleasure. We just met, and like I feel like we're already friends or some sort. Very nice welcoming. Thank you.
Likewise.
Yeah, and again, thank you, Erasmus Project. I need to say that because I'm actually very thankful for it. And if like anyone interested working with Mongolia, like I'm happy to help. My team is happy to help. Feel free to contact. Like
so we'll put your contact in the notes of the podcast so that anyone who is interested in getting in touch with you will just click the email
because,
or something.
Yeah, thank you. And because Mongolia is like, it's not like that popular country, but it's like a very beautiful, very small population, developing country. That is why
give us numbers, just to frame the how small.
The total population is slightly more than 3 million people, and around 2 million of the people live in the capital city. But the country is I don't know the exact size, but it's huge. The land itself is huge, and we have 4 seasons and like very nice natural resources and stuff, and people are very welcoming. Like no war, nothing like that. But again, because we are a developing country, we're experiencing many challenges over there. That is why there's lots of opportunities there, and yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Jane, for being here. Let me just say, I was watching a Netflix show last night about Marco Polo, and Kublai Khan was much uglier and much less nice than you. Nice to meet you. And well, we'll put your contacts in the notes, as I said. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Across Europe, the spirit of innovation is the engine of progress. But are all regions equally equipped to contribute and benefit? The Horizon Europe initiative presents a new opportunity to change that dynamic. Introducing the call, Horizon I 2024, Connect 0202, aiming to enhance national and regional innovation programs through mutual learning and shared expertise. With a focused budget of €1 million, we're inviting applications that promise to connect, collaborate, and evolve the landscape of innovation across our communities. Eligible participants include all legal entities, whether public or private bodies, universities, research organizations, and non-governmental organizations based in EU member states or associated countries. Your consortium must consist of at least 3 legal entities, each established in different countries, to foster wide European collaboration. Your initiative could be the catalyst for stronger cooperation, enhanced program designs, and more impactful support for innovators across Europe. Take note of the deadline, September 19, 2024. This is your moment to make a significant impact. For more details, visit the Funding and Tenders portal. Dive into the requirements, understand the eligibility criteria, and prepare your proposal. Let's innovate together for a smarter, more connected Europe.
Closing for now. InnovEU, the EU Project Chronicles, is a weekly video podcast. Subscribe the Polis Doxa newsletter in Substack to receive every podcast episode. If you liked this episode, please press like in whatever platform you are watching or listening. Also, please share InnovEU and Polis Doxa with anyone you feel will enjoy it. Credits: author and host Fernando C. Gaspar. Music: Hugo Gaspar. Lisboa, Portugal 2024. Reach us at fagaspariscal.iplpt.